Part 41. Informal organization, meaning and characteristics. As formal organization grows in size, parallel existence of informal relationships along with the formal relationship becomes unavoidable. Informal organizations have always existed with the formal organizations. They arise because of inevitable social and personal needs of individuals which cannot be satisfied by the principle of formal organization. They represent non-planned, unofficial social interactions amongst people working in formal structures. They arise out of the common interest of people. These organizations are not governed by formal set of principles, but they are an important and integral part of formal organizations. When an individual and an organization come together in such a way that the individual is a participant in and a member of the organization and the two are mutually dependent on each other, both are reconstructed in the process. The organization to some degrees remakes the individual and the individual to some degree remakes the organization. Importance of informal organization was recognized by Chester Bernard. He viewed informal organization as any joint personal activity without conscious joint purpose, even though contributing to joint result. Keith Davis defines informal organization as a network of personal and social relations not established or required by formal organization but arising spontaneously as people associate with one another. While working in a formal organization, people of different departments at different levels interact with each other, discuss their common interests, and form groups to promote their goals. These goals are known as group goals or a informal organization is an important means to satisfy this informal organization its meaning. Informal organization is the formation of internal relations found on its own in order to provide a contribution to some result achievements formed without any formal planning. The relations are developed among the people working inevitably together. Such relations develop and flourish on informal grounds. Such relations are not formally founded, hence, no formal or proper chart can be prepared for the same. It can be considered as a shadow of formal structure of organization. It can be considered a subordinate structure to formal one. Informal organization is found because of a internal relation of a different individuals working in various department. A friendly relationship between various members. And there is no formal setup or rules and regulations. Self-control and self-regulation is the main characteristics of informal organization. It is the base of the formal organization, and such relations are not formally founded. There is no formal ways or there is no proper chart is prepared for this type of the organization. It can be considered as a shadow of a formal structure of the organization. It is considered as the subordinate structure to formal one. These organizations are not governed by formal setup of principles, but they are an important and integral part of a formal organization. Characteristics of informal organization. Informal structure. This type of structure is informal. It develops from inter in relationships. This kind of structure is naturally formed when the employees working together work for a commonly defined goal. In this type of the organization, the structure is informal, which is created by the internal interrelation among the various persons. Informal structure means among the employees working in the same industrial unit for the achievement of similar objectives, naturally structure is developed. For example, in a class there is 20 students. These 20 students have different groups or different for informal group is there. This informal group is going to be a part of the formal. Formal means that total class is a formal structure for the achievement of a good result and a good studying. This informal structure will help to achieve the goal of the formal organization. Based on human relations. This kind of structure is based on human relations. One similar kind of feelings, interests, values, hobbies, habits, and beliefs play a role, and the informal structure is formed. Due to this, the structure comes into existence. Suppose, for example, in your friendship group also, most of your behavior are same, your interest is same, maybe your hobbies also, feelings also same, and you are following some good values in your friendship group also. Persons having similar thinking, feeling, interest, values, habits, beliefs, likes, dislikes, etc., formulate informal groups among the formal structure. Based on that, this organization is formulated. Ever changing. The informal structure is ever changing. When an employee leaves one group and joins other work group, the new informal structure is created or changed as per the change in work environment. Informal structure is not going to change. One employee going out from that organization and join in another organization, there is going to join the part of another informal organization. Whenever employee is transformed from the one work group to another work group for work, the human relations get changed as per the change in the work environment, resulting into change in the formal structure. And fourth one, universal. Universal means we can see in worldwide. This structure is universal. It is not only found in business, it is found everywhere where there is presence of informal organization in all kind of human activities. Not only in industry, not only in business field, it is found everywhere, all over the world, and in different sectors where there is presence of common interest and values in human activities, informal organization is found. Fifth one, informal communication. When the communication is done informally and is done through oral communication process, it is informal communication. Hence, there are chances to have more opinions and less facts in it. This kind of communication is very fast. There is no formality in communication process. In formal organization, we know that communication either written or by orally. That is the formal way they are going to inform. In the informal organization, there is existence of informal communication among the employee. Mostly it is in oral form. There are chances that there are more opinions and fewer facts in the same. In informal organization, it is very fast. And sixth one, small size. Most probably, the size of this kind of organization structure is very small because it is dependent on individual relationships. It is also formed as a result of the interchange of ideas. There can be more number of such groups, but they are normally small in size. In informal organization, the structure is dependent upon individual relations. Probably its size is very small. It is based on the human relationship. It is the result of internal process among members. In there are more number of groups, but it is very small sized organization. And seventh one, lack of control. In this kind of communication circle, No control can be maintained as the person develops his or her circle with co-workers as per the needs. There is no control over. In formal structure, there is given control and regulation. In informal organization, no procedure or no criteria for communication and other activities. Persons voluntarily do his work as well as the colleagues work or his companions work. Eighth one, complement to formal structure. This communication is developing from formal structure only, hence it can be said to be complementing the formal structure. This will help to achieve the formal organization's goal. For example, in an industry organization, many are working for the achievement of organizational goal. In between this internal relation, mutual cooperation and mutual relation going to make between different employees of the organization, that will help to the formal organization to achieve its various goals. As informal structure comes into existence from the formal structure, it is said to be complementing the formal structure. In short, the informal organization means an organization is nothing but a group of people who aim to achieve common objectives. One can look at it as a single entity as well. Each organization comprises of the human relationships between people who are a part of it. There may be either a formal or informal organization depending on the nature of the relationship between people. The characteristics of informal organization as informal structure based on human relations, ever changing. It is a universal function, informal communication, small size, lack of control, complement to formal structure.